There's a knock, a friendly man in a work shirt, sometimes with a truck and a crew already in the street. He explains that he's working on a neighbor's place and noticed something about your house. Missing shingles, a crack in the driveway, a gutter pulling away. Storm damage you can't see from the ground. He's not asking for money. He's offering to take a look, free, because he's already here, and he hates to see a small problem become a big one. This is one of the oldest scams in America, and one of the most persistent, because it doesn't feel like a scam at all. It feels like a neighborly heads-up from someone who knows about houses. And unlike most of the crimes in this book, this one arrives in person, which makes it much harder to refuse. Here's the truth. No legitimate contractor builds a business by knocking on doors and offering free inspections to strangers. The uninvited approach is the tell, before you ever get to the price, the work, or the quality. Hold that firmly, because everything else about the encounter is designed to be reasonable. The man may be polite, knowledgeable, and genuinely skilled. The truck may be real. The company name may exist. But good contractors are busy. They work from referrals and repeat customers, and have no need to cold canvass neighborhoods hunting for work. The ones who do are running a different business. And older homeowners are the specific target, because they're more likely to be home, more likely to be polite to a stranger, and less likely to climb a ladder to verify what they're told. Now, why does it work so well? Understand the psychology, and the whole thing becomes visible. He came to you. You didn't go looking, so it doesn't feel like a sales situation. He's already in the neighborhood. It sounds like convenience rather than targeting, and it implies neighbors trust him. It's free, nothing to lose, so refusing feels almost rude. He points at something specific. A real-sounding detail, flashing, fascia, a soft spot makes it concrete. You can't check it. The damage is on the roof, under the house. Behind a wall, he's the only witness to the problem he's describing. And it's in person. Hanging up on a caller is easy. Sending away a pleasant man standing on your porch is socially much harder, and that difficulty is precisely what's being used. Now here's the standard playbook. Once you agree to the inspection, the script is remarkably consistent. He goes up and comes back alarmed, often with a photo, which may be of your roof, or of any roof. Sometimes damage is created during the inspection. The problem is urgent and dangerous. Water is getting in. It'll be thousands more by spring. It's a safety issue. The discount is available today only, because we're already set up here. Or we have leftover materials from the neighbor's job. Leftover material offers are a classic. Real jobs don't produce spare roofs. He wants a large payment up front, often in cash, or by check made out to him personally. The work is done badly, partially, or not at all. Sealant sprayed to look like a repair. A coat of something over the driveway that washes off. The crew that leaves for supplies and never returns. And if you pay, you're marked. Names are shared and revisited. One payment often brings more visitors. Now the storm chaser variant. After hail, hurricanes, floods, or heavy wind, out-of-town crews arrive in numbers. Some are legitimate, many are not. They offer to handle your insurance claim, and may ask you to sign a document that assigns them your claim rights. Read anything you're asked to sign extremely carefully, and don't sign on a porch. They may offer to waive your deductible, which is insurance fraud, and can expose you. And they take a deposit and leave town. By the time you realize, the truck and the phone number are gone. Storms are also when this is hardest to resist, because there is real damage, and you do need help fast. So here's what to do. Never accept an uninvited inspection. Politely decline at the door. No thank you, I don't do business at the door is a complete sentence. Choose contractors the other way around. You decide you need work. Then you seek out someone with local references, a permanent address, and a history in your area. Verify the license with your state or local licensing board, and confirm insurance. Ask for the license number and check it yourself. Don't accept a card as proof. Get 3 written estimates for any significant work. This alone defeats most of these scams, because the scammer can't survive the delay. Never pay in full up front, never pay cash, and never write a check to an individual instead of the company. Never sign anything at the door, not a contract, not an insurance assignment, not an authorization to inspect. Get permits where required. A contractor who wants to skip permits is telling you something. And take your time. Every legitimate repair can wait a few days for you to get estimates. Every one. Here's what I'd do. I'd make it a standing household rule. Decide it in advance so I never have to judge the individual on my porch. I don't do business with anyone who came to my door uninvited. Not roofing, not driveways, not tree work, not gutters. That rule costs me almost nothing. The rare honest door knocker loses a job, and it makes me untouchable to the entire category. I wouldn't let anyone up on my roof who I didn't call, because the moment he's up there, he becomes the only witness to a problem I can't see, and possibly the cause of it. And I'd hold the line on speed. Any real repair survives 3 estimates and a few days' thought. Only a scam needs my signature this afternoon. If I felt pressed at the door, I'd have a sentence ready. I never make decisions at the door. Leave a card and I'll call if I'm interested. Because the hard part of this scam isn't seeing through it. It's being polite while refusing. The difficulty of turning away a friendly man on my porch is the whole product. So I decide before he arrives, and let the rule do the refusing. So let's practice. A polite man says he's roofing your neighbor's house and noticed several lifted shingles on yours. He'll take a look for free while his ladder's out, and if you act today, he can use the leftover material at a steep discount. Run it came to me, free inspection, damage I can't see, leftover materials today only. That's the entire script in one paragraph. You say, no thank you, I don't do business at the door. He may push once. You repeat the same sentence and close the door. If you are worried about your roof, you call a local roofer with references next week and get 3 estimates. Total cost of the encounter, nothing.